What if I tell you that investing in properties is a game? Not your Street Fighter, but more of Monopoly. How will you approach it if you knew there is more to just buying a property because it's time? Watch till the end, as there are not one, not two, but three main stages in a property cycle you must know in order not to make mistakes in your own property journey. And you want to watch all the way to the end, as I will be sharing three updated examples to illustrate this.
So the big question is this: how busy professionals and homeowners like us make six-figure profits from the property we own safely by doing it with research, data, and numbers. How do we buy in a way without complications and half-guessing, regardless of the market conditions, and still remain profitable? That is the question. Here, I will share with you exactly what we do and how we do it. My name is Edmund, and welcome to Singapore Real Estate Insider.
Edmund here, your Singapore Real Estate Insider. Subscribe to my channel right now to keep learning smart moves for your property investments. Let me tell you a true-to-life story. Nicole wanted to invest in real estate, knowing that properties are the most stable investments that will surely pay off in the long run. So she did all she could to save up and get more income streams to purchase her first property. She felt so accomplished to have bought a 1.2 million resale property at only 26 years old. And it wasn't just any low-rate property. It had all the credentials to become a success. It's in the prime location that's only 3 minutes walk from the MRT. It was situated on a high floor with unblocked views. The unit was so special for her, aside from the accomplishment for the person her age, because she bought it at such a steal price. She got it from the owner after 4 years of use at the cost of a lower floor unit, which was surely at the seller's loss. It was a sure hit, or so she thought. A few years later, she started her own family and needed more space. Naturally, her unit was too small for them to breathe. Unfortunately, it was at the same time that the government introduced cooling measures, which locked her property at a low rate. She couldn't sell her unit as high as she had hoped because she had to make a decision to sell. The time wasn't ripe to harvest, so to speak. She actually didn't have the best property. It looked like a handsome deal when she was younger, but there were better ones that could offer a maximized return. She missed opportunities throughout her course of payments, and as she settled on her current investment, she wasn't able to put her money on the right property. Believe me, I'm as heartbroken as she is. Can you imagine settling yourself to this expectation for as long as you could remember, only to find out that it wasn't a good investment in the end? Do you also have some experience or heard from someone before in a similar situation? Share them in the comment section below. How can we avoid that then? This is where I would like to step in with my expertise. In my years in the business, I have seen the rise and the fall of property investments and can guide you how to safely make six-figure profits through the use of data, numbers, and facts. Here are the points I want to share with you. Long before your time, past generations will buy their property and keep it beyond 15, 20, or even 30 years and still make comfortable profits over time. Anyone will be able to do that and still profit from it, right? Let me share with you this one secret. Calculate the amount of profits you have made and divide by the number of years you are holding that property. How does that percentage look like right now? But how can you gain the highest growth potential in the shortest period of time? Now, my friends, this requires a strategy by understanding this: the property life cycle. This is what we guide all our clients and families in achieving. Throughout the many consultations we have done with homeowners and families, we notice that there is a pattern when it comes to holding periods. Let us break it down into different stages. Stage number 1, 3 to 5 years. Stage number 2, 8 to 12 years. And stage number 3, beyond 15 years. In any investment, your goal is to enter at the right time to make the most out of your real estate investment. New sales or properties you purchase at launch would have a steady growth for the first 3 to 5 years. Take a look at how the properties acquire a spike by the 8 to 12 years, and it does take quite a leap later on as it moves towards maturity at 15 years. Depending on your plans and objectives you set forth, following the real estate life cycle does give you an edge to know when you should enter and exit to maximize your property potential. Now rewind back and take a screenshot of it now. Rewind back and take a screenshot of it now. Rewind back and take a screenshot of it now. Let me give you an example. Essential Sky by Wing Tai in District 3. This development has 373 units and is at the Alexandra and Commonwealth area. Being a high-rise of 45-story, this unit is standing tall among the others in the same estate. Now let's take a look at Stage 1 of Essential Sky, where the capital upside is high and having a very strong support price appreciating 28% from its launch to TOP. An adjustment we can see here at Stage 2 when passes the 8-year mark, seeing the value drop by around 6%. Can you imagine if you entered this property at this stage, regardless of which year it is? You will be holding on to a property as it is not making much profits. Because age is a factor, and at Stage 2, its capital upside is very low. So do take note of this when you buy your next property and be aware which cycle you are buying in. At Stage 3, when the capital upside is average, we can see it rebound back, citing the robust turn of events after 2020 COVID, and huge demand for properties continue to surge, increasing the overall value to 11%. Do always note, if you decide to enter a property beyond Stage 3 due to whatever reason, be prepared to hold the property much longer, awaiting the next cycle increase. Now, in real estate, there are a few rules that need not be said. First, never sell below cost. Why would anyone do that? Second, the goal is to earn profit. If you're wondering why some people would buy a property during the first 5 years, we have observed that these are usually grabbed by families, newly married couples, and individuals who need to move in right away. You can sell during this stage with a usually premature income. But as the property moves to Stage 2, where TOP is happening, more people tend to buy during this stage, and you can walk away with 300,000 profits and more. This is another example. Double Bay Residences, a 99 leasehold property at Simei. It has 646 units. At its Stage 1, the property value climbed 71%. Can you imagine if you had purchased a 1,000 square foot unit in just under 5 years? You potentially would have pocketed 710,000 just like that. Ka-ching! How many years would we have to work hard and save that amount? Very, very, very long time. But as we can project the future outcome after thousands of properties research, the next cycle will see a drop of 6%. Although Stage 3 already started showing an increase of 10%, can you imagine if without the 2021 and 2022 upswing market trend that pushes the prices up across the entire Singapore, this property likely might still be in a growing very slowly phase or even stagnant in price. This is also the reason why many homeowners are riding on the high price trends now to swap their property out to a better location or bigger unit size. Another way to look at the property life cycle is through these stages. Stage 1 is where the supply is at its highest, but the demand is low because most people prefer to settle in the units immediately rather than wait for 3 to 4 years for the construction completion of the new ones. Therefore, the price is usually at its lowest as well. And in Stage 2, it will become more attractive for home buyers and property construction is near its completion. Supplies decrease while prices increase along the demand. Stage 3, here the demand is the highest because buyers enjoy immediately occupation or rental returns, causing low supply with high asking prices. Stage 4, as time passes, more competition develops and maintenance costs are now creeping into older properties, causing the supply and demand price equilibrium to slow down. So what about freehold property? We might also have the perception because we are holding on to a freehold property, its performance and growth should outweigh a leasehold, right? Let us explore further. If you are an Easterner, you will know this property, Flamingo Valley, a freehold property in East Coast Siglap with 393 units in total. Let's take a look at its performance when they are first launched. A growth of 15% in stage 1 where the capital upside is the greatest. Surprising this is similar outcome as compared to a 99 leasehold where this freehold property at stage 2 is losing about 4% in its value. And eventually, as the market moves up together across all property types in 2021 and 2022, the climb for Flamingo Valley reaches 15% very quickly. So you can see, besides the property stages to take note of, there are also other factors to consider. A disclaimer here, in general, we are seeing such trends in many properties we have researched on, and there are some that go against these trends as well, but they are very rare. How are your property investments looking right now? I hope it's promising. If you need a hand in making the right decisions, contact me and let's schedule consultations to achieve your property investment goals. I have also done a video on choosing the right property for maximum profit as well. Comment on this video if you want to learn about it too.